Hi everyone. I'm sorry we haven't got Sheila with us at the moment, so I thought I'd jump on and do some readings until she can get on. Hopefully she will be with us soon. So if you want a reading with myself, just pop the name of a person that you would like me to try and link with in spirit, and I will attempt to make that link for you. Okay, no promises. It's always a bit of an experiment when we're working with spirit, but it's something that I've been working on with my own mediumship, because we always want to develop. So just pop in the comments the name of a person. Cornelia, your mum Annie. Okay. If I've got the right person for you, Cornelia, you would understand your mum having problems with her mouth. She's oh, sorry, that's my bread maker beeping. I wasn't expecting to be live. You would understand mum having an issue with her mouth, and she's making me want to do this with my mouth, and very dry at the back of her mouth there. If this is making sense to you, connected to your mum, please let me know so that I'm on the right lines, because it could be somebody else coming through, but hopefully you would understand this as your mum. She's making me aware of a sweatiness, but also pain in her abdomen. Yes, you've said before her passing, yes, these are symptoms that she would have had prior to her passing, in terms of it being soon before she passed. You would also understand these abdominal pains as well, and just a lot of issues around that lower area as well, please. She's making me aware before her passing, feeling a little bit panicky, not knowing what really is happening, and being worried about her passing. That makes total sense with what I was getting there, Cornelia. And you would understand issues with her eyes as well. There's, I'm not 100% sure what it is with her eyes, but she's just drawing me to her eyes, that there's a flickering of her eyes or something, and this overwhelming blankness at times, and I feel I just felt it was a little bit more than just glasses. It's almost as though her glasses were off, and she couldn't see properly, and her eyes are just I don't know. Just feels odd. Okay, Christine Morris, my deck looks interesting. Thank you. I did some readings with my deck this morning because we had another reader not come on. I don't know what it is today. I do try and check with it, but there we go. Life happens, doesn't it? So with your mum, you would also understand a lot of sorrow. I've just had a magpie land on my caravan decking. Oh, you didn't see her before her passing, so you wouldn't be able to confirm that. But you would also understand a lot of sorrow around her. And I don't feel that's just normal sorrow in terms of the grief of people passing, but there was sorrow with her as well. I feel that she was in grief still as well. Do you understand that grief being linked to her mum's passing in some way? There's all sorts of triggers going off there at different levels and in different ways. You would understand this very deep belief in angels as well, and her belief in angels, not just your belief in angels, but her belief in angels, and the protection that the angels come around. And this is how she comes around you with that angelic energy, absolutely beautiful. Yes, but could also, with me not being there, okay. You would understand where there's 2 children in spirit, and there would have been 4 altogether. So if this is with your mum, either she was one of 4 children and there's 2 of them up in spirit, or she had 4 children but 2 were miscarriages or something. So there's something around a 4 and a 2, with 2 being in spirit there as well. With that, I've also got the number 27. Oh, I've got Sheila coming on, double whammy. I'll just finish this up. Hi, Sheila. I was on early so I could get started for you. You're all right, we're live, okay? So I'm just finishing off a reading for Cornelia, and then I'll pass everything over to you, okay?
Yeah, thanks.
Okay. All right, so you understand she was one of 4, but all of them are spirit, okay. But you would also, there's another 2 in spirit. Would you understand 2 babies that were born shortly after birth, or miscarriages in spirit as well, because that, I feel that's where the 2 would come in. You've got 27th, your birthday. You would also understand April for a passing as well, and with that I want to go to around the 3rd or the 4th of April for the passing. I know there's just so much love for you coming through from Mom, okay? And it's kind of the past, it's past, and there's no point in living in the past. It's about the now, and it's about your future that she's concerned about. So she's bringing in so much love and just so much being in the now for you. Okay, so 1 miscarriage. Would you understand your mum having a miscarriage as well, though? And that would be the 2. Okay, I'll leave that with you, Cornelia, and thank you so much for working with me. Okay. Hi, Sheila. Right, I'll pass everything over to you. I'll disappear in the background and get on with your admin, love, okay?
It's been it's a bit dull here. So, why is there 2? I've got 2 of me. Hi. Good afternoon. It's a bit weather challenged here, so the Wi-Fi is a little bit slow, but we're here. So how's everybody? Hello, Rose. Caroline, Dolores. Lovely to see Charlene, Katrina, Diana. So I've just got Jomi, okay? Hi Bernadette, and I'm just coming. So, we've got the usual mix. We've got cards, and we've got, hi Patrick. We've got cards, we've got right, is that everybody? Have I caught up? Yay, I think I've caught up. Right, let's get cracking, shall we say? Get that whip cracked. If you don't, can I say, if you're not easily offended, I do have my friend. I don't know why we're so dark, because the light's on, but it's awfully dark on here, you know, so I'm not sure what's happening. So, right, getting cracking. So can we get, I think I'll go up for a change. So Teresa, hello. I do have these Scottish ones as well that I've said to the medium who designed them that I would have a play with them. So, excuse me. But some of them is a little bit, sounds a little bit offensive, but believe you me, they're not. So no hurt intended, okay? So Teresa, I'm drawn to give you I want to say memories. Would you understand memories? Because I feel with you that you've been reminiscing lately. And I've no idea why I am disappearing on screen as well. So hold on. We shall just try and get you a little bit closer. Can you hear me, by the way? Can you hear me? Because I never checked my volume. I was too excited at getting in because the Wi-Fi was, you know, that little annoying cursor that you sit and watch. And I'm trying to read the names. So Teresa, would you understand that you've been reminiscing of late? Because I just feel with you that you've been, it's reminiscing on the good times, but reminiscing more on the bad times, can I say? Because this card is kind of like saying it's time to sit, have that cuppa and make amends, if you can understand it that way. I know it's quite hard with family and trying to make amends and things, and but it's, would you understand the lady that used to say it's time to smell the roses? And I know that roses is quite popular with her, because I want to say that roses, bringing in the pinks, bringing in the whites, and so it's being kind to yourself as well, because you're quite hard on yourself, can I say? So it's giving you that challenge, and don't feel guilty about a lot of things that's going on in and around you, because I feel that guilt seems to be coming up, and it's time to put the past in the past, if you can take it that way, Teresa. It's I want to say as well that for you, just noticed a couple of names. I want to say you've got the white butterfly. So would you understand that you're holding yourself back? Now, the white butterfly is spiritual, yes, but it's time for you to fly. Time for you to fly. Time for you to bring your dreams into the mix. And it's time for you to start moving forward. Would you understand if I said it feels like you've got like a rope around your tummy that's holding you back? And this is yourself holding yourself back. So it's cup of tea, because the same said lady, and I want to say if it's not mum, it's gran, the same said lady, a cup of tea solves everything. A cup of tea does everything. A cup of tea sorts everything. And how many sweeteners do you get in your tea when you're upset? You know, that sort of thing. So it's bringing in all that for you as well. And but by gum, she liked her tea. She liked her tea. She would have been Sense and Sensibility in what's going on in and around you at the moment. And you have been throwing things up to her, and she is listening and she is trying to help out. But the biggest thing is pause, breathe, and take a step back. Okay? You've got stability, but there's just something missing. And stop banging your head against a brick wall, because as I tell everybody, it hurts and it leaves a mark. Okay? And so it's just that moving forward. So I want to say that bringing in the love for you as well. But remember a lot of the quotes that she used to quote you, because you quote some of them. And she was very superstitious, wasn't she? She was very superstitious. And I want to say that she's bringing in that everything's coming up roses. She started off with smell the roses, time to smell the roses, but I want to say everything's coming up roses. So changes is happening in and around you. Look forward to the changes rather than with dread, and stop putting problems in there that's not, okay? So I hope that made sense. And thank you for working with me. So where were we? Carol, 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 Carol. Are you still with us? On fairy ring in particular. All right. Yeah. Yeah. Whatever I've done with the card, you would have noticed up in the top that there was a little fairy up there. There was a little fairy up there. But you've got this, girl, okay? You've got this. And so I was just looking for Carol. But if Carol's not there, can I have... Carol's got a little emoji. So can I have... is Lee still there? I'm working back to front today, ladies. So going new to old. Okay, so we'll be mixing matching just in a few moments. And right, so Lee has got a little emoji as well, so she comes back on. Joe, me, you had the whole thing me, but I just took down Joe, me. Oh, hello, Lee. Right, yes, you. So Joe, me after Lee. Getting tongue-tied, am I? Getting tongue-tied. So Lee, time for you to get creative. Time for you to get creative, can I say? Because, oh, that's because it's dark. Right, so the light is on, believe it or not. So you've got the Page of Wands, Page of Cups. Time to let bygones be bygones. Time to sort emotions out, because there's a few things holding you back. And when we hold things from the past to the future, it doesn't let the future evolve. So it's time for you to pick and choose, do your pros and cons, and release, okay? Relationships as well, and it can be trying, but at times it usually chugs along, Lee. And but just now, it's bringing out your creativity side. And would you understand if I give you painting? I don't mean sort of like painting pictures, but you have had that thought of trying to put a paintbrush to paper, or pen to paper. And would you understand if I gave you a mountain load of felt pens? I want to give you a mountain load of felt pens. Would you understand where that slots in? And because I just feel it's bringing out your colourful, creative side. So this is either movement in and around the home and changing rooms, changing colours, or you're reinventing yourself colour-wise, okay? And so it's bringing in for you that, and it's getting you out into nature as well. Who does the photography? I want to just be click, 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 and taking everything. And especially when you're outside the home, it's like taking a picture of everything just to capture these memories and thoughts. Because I want to say that to give you that, would you understand? Taking you out of the norm and taking you a bit of both. Thank you. But it's time for you. New pathways, new directions, and new situations, okay? So it's time for you to open up that doors of opportunity. But when they come in with painting, it's also to get you to sit and relax as well. Because would you understand, your life is buzz, 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 buzz. So it's kind of like, whoa, stop, sit down, have a breather, and then move forward. And so I feel that prioritize, can I say, Leah, prioritize. And but relationships is as it is, family is as it is, and the emotions can be sorted out. Okay, so I hope that made sense, and thank you for working with me. Right, just trying to get room here. Right, so oh yeah, it was Joe, me at something I shouted on after Yes, Joe Megan. Sorry, I just got the Joe me. I didn't see the rest of it. Can you tell I'm tipsy today? What a shock. That's not like me, is it? And so I want to say for you, Joe, that would you understand that you've been sending prayers up, you've been sending thoughts up, you've been asking for a bit of pushing just now. I feel that you're looking for changes in and around you. And would you understand if I said that you have been um, pushing yourself for trying out for, you're looking for a new job? I kind of get the word applying, applying for things, applying for things, Joe. And because I just feel that you've been doing quite a lot of form filling, if you can take it that way, Joe. And this is also you would understand a gentleman in spirit who was always filling in forms. Now, whether it was for work or for insurance or for keeping the household going, I just feel that he filled in a lot of forms as well. And hi, Nicola. And I want to say that bringing in that, I know what it's like, but it's more difficult these days than what it was when he did the form filling. I want to say he actually feels like on the maternal link, so I'm locking him into like father, grandfather. This can also go to in-laws, by the way, but I just feel on the maternal link with this gentleman. And this is a gentleman that would have helped you a lot, Joe, in your life. And especially growing up, if you can take it that way. And I kind of feel that he's coming in to try and keep your feet on the ground, because you get away with yourself, at times, and the feet's off the ground. So he's trying to push you down to get you some grounding, if you can take it that way. And he was a very, very laid back person. Nothing seemed to faze him. And I just feel that he's bringing in this get up and go. It was like, well, what will be, will be. I also have Doris Days, by the way, que sera. And because he kind of like lived his life that way, if you can take it that way, Joe. And coming in with that, you would understand, very knowledgeable, good with his hands, and just like to sit outside, watching the nature, watching the birds, watching the animals. So he's bringing in this peace for you as well. Would you understand I'm connected to your dad? Because I felt on the maternal link with this gentleman, but very much on the paternal. Goodness me, see, tipsy. And because I feel, but that you would understand that he helped, and he was a person that you could go to. I just feel so blessed with this gentleman, if you can take it that way, Joe. And because I want to say that he's very much in and around you and helping you at this stage, because especially in the hair pulling out stage. And he says when life is a little bit frustrating and trying to get on the balance of where you want to be and what you want to do, someone's filling in school forms in and around you, looking at colleges and universities. And it's a bit like a minefield. And he's sort of like, he says, he's trying to help them, but he's trying to help you as well. And because he was a dab hand at these forms, okay? Try not to overthink and overlook things. And he says, just go with the flow. Go with the flow, if you can take it that way. And I want to say that I've got mechanicals as well. I've got trains coming down here, and I've got the old-fashioned cars, and I've got new cars, but not the electric cars. The old cars that would have been new at the time. And so I've got this mechanical streak as well. So he's giving you that, can I say, creativity as well, and to think outside the box. Look for the signs. I won't tell you, because when you tell the signs, you kind of miss them. But look for the signs that he's guiding, okay? And he will point you in the right direction. But he's opening up a lot of doors for you, so there's a lot of opportunities coming. And you'll be able to pick and choose. Okay. And thank you. I hope that made sense. And thank you for working with me. Right, Dolores. Dolores, you still here? Excuse me itching, but I've changed my washing powder and I'm just crazy, 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 crazy. Hi, Brenda, Bernie, welcome. I'll just call you Priya if that's okay. Hello, Dolores. Hello. Would you like to try one of these Scottish cards? Would you like to try one? So we shall just pick one out of the pack. Right, would you understand that life for you just now, Dolores, is up and down? It can go fine for a couple of days and then there's a curveball, and then it can go fine again and then there's another curveball, and it's like near enough to sort of like, it just seems to be one thing after another, because it's like this time of the year when Christmas is coming up, everything piles up, because you've got this scene and it says, "Dripping rain or shine, life's a climb." So life has been just a little bit hard for you at the moment, Dolores. And but I want to say that there is light at the end of the tunnel. But would you understand that there's a person in the same room as you, in the same household as you, that's kind of like making it 10 times worse? You know, making you feel anxiety. And but do you dance in the rain or do you not dance in the rain? You know, so it's changing opinion, and it's trying to keep the head screwed on, can I say? And it's like a mad world at the moment in your household, and you're the one that's trying to keep everybody sane, because everybody seems to be doing their own thing, while you're, whoa, stop, and then try and make sense of it all. It's but remember, every storm ends, and then that's when renewal comes in, that's when the cleansing comes in, and that's when you can stride on. So it's taking the challenges. You are being challenged to the hilt, and unfortunately, that's a part of life for a lot of us. But it's how you stay grounded and how you stay calm and how you stay out of situations that is not your problem. Be there for support, but try not and get sucked in, okay? And because the rain will pass, and because just now I want to give you that Travis song, "Why Is It Always Rain on Me?" And because it just seems that it's forever that this has been going on for you, but there is a break there. There is a break. Once everything starts falling into place, it'll be a huge relief and a huge sigh. And stop worrying about Christmas, okay? Oh, thank you, Joe. Thank you, Joe. And so everything will just click. And then you'll wonder, and remember, it's one day, okay? Try and keep the hair follicles stuck in, okay? January is a quiet month, so that's time for reflection and for time for moving on and shoving Christmas in the past, you know, because we've always got that one person who goes out to make it not so much fun. But try and enjoy, okay? Try and enjoy. And the children will keep you happy. They'll keep you mellow, okay? Let that inner child out and be. And thank you for listening to me. And I hope that made sense. I hope that made sense. Right. So, Samantha, are you still with us? Right, that was Dolores, I just said. Samantha, are you still with us? Yeah, it's challenges, and because when we're not there physically, it does. I've got that 2 sticks there. Tried to make friends with them, but it's hard. It's hard, and it's hard when family don't understand either. You know, it can sort of like pile it on. But I wish you well. Patrick's on, so Patrick, will you put Dolores on your healing list, and I'll put her onto mine as well. Thank you. And so I have no idea if my screen is dimming because I've got 71%, so I shouldn't be dimming. So right, who did I shout there just now? Samantha. Samantha was who I shouted. So we'll just give Samantha a wee emoji. A wee emoji. A wee emoji. Katrina, are you still with us? I'm shuffling. I'm a shuffling. Hello, Katrina. Hello. Hello. Who are you? Ooh, you've got choices and decisions to make, lady. Why are you dragging your feet? Choices and decisions. And I want to say that you're needing energy as well, because would you understand you're a little bit, I don't want to, do I have to? And so getting an injection of energy. And but choices and decisions to be made, and finding that way forward. It's also coming in with teeth gone, new viewpoints for you, and looking at the other side, can I say, if that makes sense. But I just got look at the other side. So you've got goals, but would you understand if, now I don't mean this derogatory, but if I put you in the field looking over the fence, you know how the grass is greener on the other side, would you understand that you don't step onto that greener grass? You stay behind the fence. So it's kind of taking you out your shell and giving you opportunities and believing in yourself. You know, now remember, mirror in the morning, I am, I can, I will. And it's giving you that push forward, but you've also got the gaining understanding in things in and around you, okay? And because there's a couple of things that you've got question marks going on, because I'm just seeing question marks around my head. And so you're needing answers to some things so that you can resolve it and then let them go. And because it's no good just getting bits and pieces. And if it's to do with legal, read all the small print. I know it's boring, but we all have to do it. The heart's coming in with the, I want to say that bringing in emotions, relationships, family, and it's been a chore for you as well, and it's building up. Would you understand that I'm fed up of Christmas now, and it hasn't come? I'm fed up of the hype on the TV. I'm fed up of the kids screaming what they want and changing their minds all the time. And so it's just having that breath. And I can't believe that they started Christmas 2 months ago, you know, we never even had Halloween. And but it's looking forward, because you quite enjoy Christmas at times. You quite enjoy. And right, sorry to hear that, Annette. The So this is taking you forward. And I want to say, there you go. Leap of faith, believing in yourself, finding that strength, and money and career. The balance is there. It is only a little bit shaky. Okay. So it's stop over analysing and overthinking. So I hope that made sense, and thank you for working with me. And overdoes the Christmas decorations in and around you, Katrina. And I mean the roof, the windows, the trees, doing outside. It does. It started really early this year. Really early. But would you understand someone going OTT with the Christmas decorations? Or Spirit is bringing in that sparkle for you, you know? So, Sunshine, are you still with us? Really, really mad, isn't it? She starts about the beginning of November to start putting up decorations and to get outside all decorated, you know? Just looking for sunshine. Hello, sunshine. Hello. I wish it was, but it's been raining since 8 o'clock last night and it's never stopped. And so, sunshine, what have you got? Believe in the magic. Okay. So, have you lost your inner child, sunshine? Has things gotten just a little bit too heavy? But would you understand that it's trying to keep the magic for the young ones in and around you? As I said, excuse me, I'm going to have to put on a little bit of cream when I finish it and give my daughter that washing stuff. Would you understand the magic when you were a child? Because I want to bring, I kind of feel a gentleman, excuse me. Would you understand a gentleman with chest problems? And it kind of affected the voice as well. I want to say oxygen, oxygen. And right. Oh, sorry to hear that, sunshine. So sorry to hear that. But it's a gentleman that I'm feeling just now. And I've just got, it just feels like I've swallowed a fly and it's rattling around in my throat, you know? And but you would understand that the gentleman loved family gatherings. And I've got to say, his inner child really came out, and you children thought it was wonderful. I've got the coin appearing from behind the ear, and I've got sparkles everywhere. And I just feel he's bringing in the joy and the upliftment. I've also got to say that your mum is fine. And I've got to say that they're together. Your mum is fine and we're together. He helped. Okay. And he's just making, thank you. And he's just saying that he says we're reunited. I've got the Infinity 8. So there were a couple that did a lot together and grew their family up together. They both took decisions but in birthdays and he was a bit, oh, excuse me, I'm just asking him or your mum to take this away. And but would you understand that they were both as bad as one another as far as the humour went, because he would play pranks and your mum would play pranks as well. But she did have the sensible side, and she did make sure that laws were seen to in the family, and she just went, you know, and so quite lapse. I want to give you keys as well. So there's keys coming in. Now, this could be unlocking your future or movement and going with the flow with the fish. You've got the healing, you've got the dolphins, you've got the songbirds. So it's time to bring back your magic when you're able. The faith is still there, but it's been challenged. And your mum had a strong faith as well. And I want to say that the bringing in cleansing for you, but also bringing in the energy for you as well, which is understanding. the dancing, because I've got to say the two of them are dancing, but it's no slow waltz again. They are dancing, and so they are enjoying life as much as ever, as much as ever. And your dad says that it's absolutely wonderful because he says, I can keep an eye on yous all. He says, sometimes without yous knowing, but sometimes I leave a little present. And he says, or I shift something, you know. So there's an article that he shifts. And he's not telling me because he knows that I don't give you the signs. And because you go looking for them and then you won't see them. But would you understand why he's giving you a sailing boat? You see, when I get the boats, it's itchy feet. But I want to say, would you understand the memories on the boat for holidays? I've not got a great big cruise ship, by the way. I've just got a little boat. So bringing in the boat for you, but the boat's also movement and opportunities. Okay? Know that they are not far from you and that your mum is fine and she's in the embraces of the family. And I want to say that when you're feeling the hair moving, even when you're watching TV, it feels as if there's a little hair moving. This is your mum just putting a hand on your head. And especially when you're trying to sleep, because you've got so much going through your head at the moment. And she's just trying to sort of like chill that down. And but please take our love and your dad's love. Sorry, I just got a flick in the ear because I forgot to mention your dad. And but they're both fine. And he just said, "Well, try not and be too wild." If you understand what he's on about. But thank you for working with me, and I'll get you onto the healing list, and Patrick will put you onto his as well. Okay. And I had the lochs, the lakes when the lochs and the lakes when I had the boat, but that was me. That was me. I didn't bring out my part of the world. Didn't bring out my part of the world. And but thank you for understanding. Right. So, Christine Maries. Christine, I always get your second name wrong. I apologise. I get a lot of people's names wrong. I've got that song, Don't Rock the Boat, baby, rock the boat. If you can connect to that, Sunshine, because he's kind of like singing this song. And right, so just looking for Christine Marie, so we'll give her a little emoji. And T. Smith. T. Smith still with us. T. Smith. Oh, Christine, hello. T. Smith after Christine, if you're still with us. So sorry, Christine. You see, that's because I can hardly see my screen today. I'll have to go into the settings when I'm finished and see what I'm doing with it. So, Christine. Right. So, you've got the devil. So, the devil comes in. He can be your friend. He can be your foe. But I want to say, a lot of self-doubt in and around you, Christine. Oh, it's nice to see your picture. I like that. Normally, it's just names I see. So would you understand that you're doubting yourself in and around you at the moment, you know? And but reconnecting family, and because would you understand self-doubt to do with work-wise or relationship-wise? And because it just feels like stirring up a hornet's nest, if you can take it that way, Christine. And but you're trying to bring the peace back in. You've got choices and decisions to make and changes whenever you like it or not. And so it's like embracing the path that will be put in front of you, if you can take that. He comes in with money as well. So career and money is on everybody's minds at this time of the year. But you're actually being gifted a pouch. So you lucky person, you must have a bonus coming of you. That's my brain, by the way. That's not the... but it's bringing in that family time and reuniting. So he's coming in like a friend. It's taking that time to breathe and give your brain a chance to find out what it's doing, and because just now it's just sort of like going zig, 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 zig. So you're trying to get it to just sort of like work nicely, okay? And he's coming in and giving that strength. But would you understand a bench where you like to sit? And because I want to bring in memories of family past, and I feel that this brings you close, and this is what gives you the answers that you seek. Just sitting in the nature. See how dark it's getting, and the light's on, and the curtains are still open. I don't know what's going on, and but it's just bringing you into that nature, and you get a lot of answers when you're there, but you also release a lot. So keep releasing, keep accepting the answers, and keep moving forward. Okay, so I hope that made sense, Christine. And self-doubt's a biggie, isn't it? It's a devil to try and get past. But remember how strong you are, okay? Go back on your achievements to see how far you have come. Don't let others put the doubts in your mind, and don't let others think that you're not capable, okay? Because you are. So remember that every time you step out that door. I can. Get the brave heart sword. I can. And yeah, because it's a particular bench that you like to sit on. Thank you for that. And because that's where your spirit family come close as well. And you sense and you feel the things that's coming in, and it gives you peace. And they're just acknowledging that they sit with you. And thank you for working with me. Seeing your family very soon. Wonderful, wonderful. So, who's doing all the cooking? Right, so you got an emoji. Kerry, Kerry. It's a wonderful place to release as well, and you get the energy back as well, depending on how the waves are going. And so is Christine, Kerry still with us? So I'm just giving Kerry an emoji just now, and then we can come back. Prudence, are you still with us? Hello, Naveen. I'm missing people. Hi, Autumn. Prudence. Right, you're not there, so. Sue B. Sue B. Just looking for Sue B. And then Diana, your numbers come in. And bottom, top, bottom, top, bottom, top. So, Diana, hello, 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 hello. Oh, this is embarrassing. Oh. Right, Diana, hello, hello, hello. When you look at this one, oh, can I see it in the dark? Can you slightly see it? If I go the right way. You've got, your hands are tied at the moment. You've got handcuffs. You've got 2 keys. You've got time. You've got clockwork. And you've got an old-fashioned pocket watch. Okay? There's also, I'm not sure if that's a sword. I'm not sure what that is. But you've also got a picture frame as well. So would you understand being tied to time and looking forward and looking for new options? Because it's like trying to move forward. It's like 1 step forward, 3 steps back, 1 step forward, 3 steps back. And for you, it's trying to push forward. I want to say that you've got choices and decisions, but bring out the creativity side, come out the box and look back in and see how you can do it a different way. Key, you've got 2 keys. So you've got your original key, but you've also got a new key. So it's like movement, growth, and moving forward, new pathways, directions. Pocket watch. Now the pocket watch has got a padlock as well. Would you understand your hands is tied around a lot of things around you just now, Diana? Because it just feels that it's all kind of like intertwined and connected. And it just seems that you kind of get out the bit and you kind of see the way forward until some of these locks are released. And because I want to say that you would understand the grandfather watch, the big fob that would have been in the pocket, never dangling, always in the pocket. And because I kind of feel that your grandfather's coming close with a lot of support for you, and he was one that didn't stand no nonsense either, and he's one that would get the job done, can I say. A bit of chalk and cheese when you're in his company. And because some days it was like, okay then, what kind of mood are you in this time? Oh, I'm sorry to hear. Patrick, we've got Diana to go on to the healing list with our son as well. And it just seems to be that he's coming in with that massive strength for you. Okay? He didn't suffer fools gladly, and he could be a little bit opinionated, if you could take it that way. But I just feel he's more for the strength and to look after yourself as well, because food is a little bit sparse at the moment. And I don't mean that you don't have it, I just mean making it and eating it. And because if your batteries is done, that doesn't help. Okay? Creativity wise, think outside the box and see the next step forward. Look for the guidance. Okay? And I want to say that you've got a champagne bottle there in the corner. So would you understand that this has been ongoing, but there is that light at the end of the tunnel. But every single time you're getting there, it seems to move. It's like moving the goalposts, you know. And but it is reachable, and it's just a bit more time. And I won't say patience, because by gum, your patience has been solid. And but know that you are not alone and there is support around there. If you need somebody to talk to, have a look at organisations, because you don't need to be on your own. And often, if you can get someone there that you can offload onto, then that can make things, put things into perspective. Okay, so you don't need to deal with all this on your own, and ask Spirit for help. And I'm so sorry to hear what you're going through, Diana. And but we'll get you onto the healing lists. And I wish you well in your next step forward. And a lot of love and a lot of healing and a lot of support coming. Okay? But remember, don't stay on your own with this. There is help out there. We just need that confidence to ask for it. But look after yourself as well, because you need to keep your body up. Okay? And the right, ever so quickly, the just hello, Presh. Bless you, Diana. Bless you, Diana. I want to say that anybody who's stuck and needing help, there is organisations out there where you can get in touch, even speak to the doctor to get you onto a programme and to connect you to someone who can talk. There's many phone numbers out there with organisations coming out all the time. I'm unsure of states and cities, but we never need to be on our own. Okay, we never need to struggle on our own, and there is ways around. And Patrick will agree with me as well that everybody who's having a bad time at this moment, we're sending lots of positive healing in and around you. Not naming you individually, but Spirit knows where the healing needs to go. And I'm afraid that that's us called to time. But be all you can be, okay? Keep the chin up and walk forward. Look for your inspirations. Take the joy out of nature, animals, even the birds, and be kind to yourself. That's a biggie. Be kind to yourself. Thank you to Veronica and Stacey and everybody who does these platforms, and because they're very valuable. Please keep supporting the people who's on them, because there's some wonderful mediums and helpers on these pages. And until we see you again next week, bless yous all, bless yous, and thank you.